Hey everybody, it's your girl Tennessee North. Yeah, I'm here with a video. Yeah, and today, this video here, it's about some comfort food. Yeah, some comfort food that we call soul food. Now, soul food is to me, it's that comfort food. It's that food that makes you feel good inside. You know, it's not a black thing. I don't think it has anything to do with color. It's what makes you feel good. And I don't think soul food is something that came across the water because soul food can be considered as anything that makes you feel good. Yeah. And a lot of this stuff didn't come across the water. A lot of this food was just food that, necessity. Yeah. It was food that you were given survival. Yeah. And what you had to do is put your stink on it and, make it one of them shut your eyes. Yeah. So, today, I'm going to hope to make something that shut your eyes. Now, I know I haven't made this before. It's a rutabaga. And a turnip. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to fix those too. And I'm going to put them together. I'm going to put them together. And you talking about, shut your eyes. Oh. Put the right stink on it. Oh. I'm going to put the tops. This is the bottom. This is the top. Give me the turnip greens. I think I'm going to cook those too. Make a little hot water cornbread. Yeah. Now, neither one of these came across the water. Don't have anything to do with color. You just have to make them taste good. That's what makes them soul food. Yeah. I think I'm going to make some pork chops with it. Little hot water cornbread. Sliced tomato and onion. Oh. Yeah. So I'm going to do it from the heart. That's what's going to make it soul food. Yeah. That's going to make it soul food. Hold on. Okay. Let's get these on first because these are hard. So they got to boil. So I'm going to cut these down. These right here are coated in wax just to keep them from going bad. This right here is not coated in wax, so I'm going to cut these down. Let me drop the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm going to cut these in half. I already done cut up some. These are turnips. They're white. And these are rutabagas. They're kind of yellow. Okay. So I'm going to cut the rutabaga up first. I'm going to cut down the center. See, they're kind of yellow. They're kind of yellow on the inside. They're kind of like cutting a sweet potato because they're kind of hard. So you gotta peel that wax off of them. Now, this is the way Tennessee... I don't know how anybody else does theirs, But you know how I tell you. This is the way Tennessee North does hers. And this is the way I'm showing you. Now, you do yours. If you ever cooked rutabagas and turnips before, and you do yours a different kind of way, then by all means, do it your way. But I'm just showing you how I do mine my way. Okay, so drop it back down and show you. Now, cut these in quarters. I'm going to cut them down again. Be a little easier to peel. Showing you how this is the way I get the peel off of mine a little bit easier. Then I go from here. And I just go around and get the peel off of it. Like so. Now just go around till I get all the peel off of it, all the wax off. And like I said, they're kind of like cutting a sweet potato. Now, a sweet potato is kind of hard to peel, and they dip these in wax to keep them from going bad. And these are roots. They're under the ground. Like I say, you can cook yours separate, but I'm going to cook my rutabagas and my turnips. I'm going to cook them together because that's the way I like them. The rutabagas are a little sweeter than turnips. But I like them cooked together. I can eat them separate, but I like them together too. And I choose to cook these together. And it's better to have a sharp knife because it's hard to peel. It's easy to get it off. Okay, and that's the peel off all the rutabagas. And then I cut these up in squares. Now, same thing with the turnip. It's white on the inside. And I cut these the same way. I always cut mine in quarters. They're easy to peel. And you can smell the turnips. They smell just like the turnip greens because they're the bottom of the greens. And you peel them the same way. These are a little bit easier to peel than the rutabagas. These don't have that wax on it. See, they're white in color. And the smell is, ooh, if you like turnip greens, the smell, the aroma off of them is something else. When you cut them open, ooh, the smell just jumps right out at you. And if you love turnips, oh my God. You're gonna love these. And the smell just, ooh, the aroma is something else. And every now and then you may catch these dipped in wax. But most of the time you catch the rutabagas dipped in wax, keep them from going bad. One more peel. And there you have it. And these right here, I just cut these up in little chunks like so. Same thing with the rutabagas. I cut them up in small squares, that way they're easy to boil. Yeah. So, let me get these all cut up. Like so. And I'll be back. Okay. I got some water on here because I'm making some hot water cornbread. It's boiling. Okay. Okay, I have my Martha White cornmeal. Let me put these peppers here. I'm just making a few pieces. Nobody gonna eat it but me and the mister. So I'm just gonna put a little in here. All right. I'm not measuring because I'm only making a few. Pouring my hot water. I didn't use the tea kettle because I wasn't making but a little. So hot water cornbread, hot water, and cornmeal. You know, we talked about this. There's only 2 ingredients in hot water cornbread. Meal and boiling hot water. Okay, hold on. Okay, there go our hot water cornbread. It's coming along. Our greens over there. We're getting ready to fry up our turnips and rutabagas. We already boiled them and drained them. We'll cook the water out. Now we're going to get ready to fry them up. I'll put some oil in them. And we're going to fry these pork chops. And we'll be ready. See how pretty our cornbread is? That's the way hot water cornbread is supposed to look. Nice and pretty. Crispy. I'm getting ready to take the first step. Just gonna fry a few pork chops. I'll just slice some tomatoes and onions to go along with this meal. Here we're dealing with the comfort food. I'm gonna put another row down. Hold on. Okay. So, I know Tennessee North looks tired, but I'm okay. So, I thought, what can I do to kind of piece this together? I tell you, this is soul food, and soul food is comfort. It's where it brings everybody together, and so that's what I say. Soul food has really nothing to do with being black. It's just family, friends, getting together. And what brings people more together than food? So if you put some love in it, that makes it soul food. Yeah. So, and most soul food is, move that down home, this little down home put together. Is make do with what you got and try to make something out of whatever you have, because I think it derived from taking a little bit of whatever and putting it together, and y'all coming together with it, and yeah. And that made it soul food. So it's whether you were black, white, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Chinese, it's soul food. You can come together with it. Yeah. So, yeah. And that's what we do. We associate soul food mostly with blacks because we had very little, and we took what little we had and we put it together, and we gathered together, and yeah. Yeah. So, I got my hot water cornbread made. My turnip greens are made. My rutabagas and my turnips are being fried. I say fried because I'm adding oil to it. I got my oil on for some pork chops. Yeah. And my baby boy, who's not a baby, but I say baby boy because he's my baby boy, don't eat none of this stuff but the pork chops. So I'm going to throw some macaroni and cheese. That was always a good staple. Yeah. Pasta, add some cheese to it. Yeah. Anything that would spread. Yeah. And with this right here, macaroni and cheese was always a good thing to spread. It's always one of those things that help bring people together. Yeah. And a dinner. Ain't too many households, black, didn't put macaroni and cheese with their dinner. So yeah. I mean, depending on where you came from, depending on what you... It depends on what you ate. I mean, if you're Mexican or Spanish, might have been rice. Yeah, some type of rice dish. Yeah. So, a lot of blacks, it was usually some kind of leafy vegetable, greens, cabbage, or some type of bean. And usually there's always some type of macaroni. So, hold on. Let me get some, let me get these pork chops together. Hold on. Okay. Got some pretty good sized pork chops here. I'm going to put the first one down. Raise it up just a little. Sorry about coming across there. And to these rutabagas, I'm going to take some of this oil from here. Put it over in here. Because I'm going to come fry these a little bit. Yeah. A little bit more on them. Cut them down. Hold on. Okay. These rutabagas here, you boil them until tender. Rutabagas, turnips, boil them till they tender. See how pretty and brown the pork chop is? Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Drop another one. Another one there. I think I can put the other one down. And got them both down. I'm going to add some salt to my boiling water back here. I'm going to put some macaroni in that. I'm just going to doctor up some box macaroni. Because like I said, my youngest son, not I call baby boy, is 22 years old. He doesn't eat greens or rutabagas or anything else, sliced tomatoes or hot water cornbread. Doesn't eat any of the good stuff. Okay. And to this right here, I'm going to turn it back up because I had to turn it down. I have some, I'm going back over. I'm going to add a little onion powder. I've already added a little crushed red pepper. A little garlic powder. I apologize for keep going over top. And I'm going to add some black pepper. Okay. And these rutabagas, I'm going to add just a little pinch of, just a little sugar to offset that salt. Yeah. Give it a stir. And if you don't like it, it's not hot, but it has a little spice to it because I add a little red pepper. That's the way Tennessee North like hers. You don't like it spicy and it's not spicy, don't put any red pepper in yours. That's just the way I like it. And that's the reason why I put some red pepper in it. But if you don't like any heat to it, and like I said, it doesn't have a lot of heat to it, it's just a little kick. Because Mister won't eat it if it has a kick to it. Too hot. So it's just a little bit. And that's just the way Old Tennessee North like hers. That's the reason why I put it in there. And by all means, if you don't like it, don't put it in there. And these pork chops over, they're about to come up. Oh yeah. And I take these up. See how nice and pretty that's it? Yeah. Nice and crispy. Not hard. Gonna move this to the back. I'm going to bring this one to the fry. put a little salt in the water for the macaroni. And I'm going to squirt a little oil in it. And I'm going to use a little shell macaroni. Now, once you boil those rutabagas and turnips, they're pretty much done. But once I boil them and get the get the water out of them, get them soft. Yeah, I add oil to them, season them. Cook them down. Yeah. And then they're perfect. Yeah. So. So we're waiting on our macaroni. Let's do our tomatoes here. Hold on. Okay, in this bowl, I got some tomatoes and some onions cut up. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to add some vinegar. Just some white vinegar or some apple cider vinegar, just whichever one you prefer. Just add a little bit on it. Now this is something that Tennessee North do. You don't have to. Something I do. Shake a little salt in there. Little black pepper. And a pinch of sugar. It's something my mother used to do. That's where I got it from. And you mix it up. So you let that kind of sit in there. Now this goes with your turnip greens. Yeah. And also, I'm just going to sit this on the side. Eggs. We boil egg. I'm just sitting it on the side with our greens. And this goes with my soul food. Yeah. Yeah. So we're just waiting on that macaroni and cheese to come out. And, yeah. Soul food is comfort. And my comfort is the boiled egg, the tomatoes and onions, kind of like a salad. Yeah. We put it with our greens. That's my culture. Could be a black thing. I don't know. Could be. That's my soul food. Everybody has their own. Like I said, this is Americanized soul food. Soul food didn't come across the water. We invented it here. Yeah. No color. It's just it's a thing. Soul food is a thing. Yeah. I think growing up, we always associate soul food as being black. But I found out soul food don't have no color. Mm-mm. Don't have no color. Let me get this macaroni. Hold on. Okay. We got our macaroni shells done. So we're going to open up the macaroni cheese that came with it. And put that in. You ever had your allergies that just really work on you and you find yourself clearing your throat constantly? Look like on the days when it's hot outside, that's when your allergies cut up. Not on the cool days. Okay. Putting all this cheese in, the melted cheese in. Don't drain your noodles, but don't rinse them. Okay. Okay. Gonna put some butter, margarine, whatever you have in there. Add some more macaroni. Add some more cheese in here. You have to do it while it's still hot. Okay. You want it cheesy, so you want to add this on. This is just box macaroni. We're not doing no. Okay. And we're going to add some sour cream to it. We're just doing this because baby boy, aka 22-year-old, don't eat anything else and trying to give him a little something else. So I'm going to stir this all up in there. We're going to shake some black pepper. A little salt. A little garlic powder. Normally I would put just a pinch of sugar, but I'm not putting it in here today. A little onion powder. You say, well, Tennessee North puts sugar in everything. Tennessee North puts onion and everything. You're right, I do. So you want to stir this up and get all this incorporated. Your butter melted, your sour cream, your cheese all melted in here while it's still hot. Then you're going to add your little milk. Because it's thick right now. But you don't want it too thin. Just want to add just a little milk. But you want to get all that stirred up while it's still hot, so your cheese and stuff will melt. And it's cheesy. Yeah. You just want to do that just to incorporate. This is how you make macaroni and cheese when you're single, or when your children are little. Back when my kids were little, it didn't come melted. It came powdered. Yeah, powdered. You had to doctor it up back then. Yeah, my children are 38, 34, 27, 25, and 22. Now we got the good stuff. We got the melted cheese. Yeah. You got the good cheese now. So, everything is ready. Let me plate this for you. Let me show you what it looked like. Okay. This meal is completed. Gotta show it to you. Rutabagas and turnips mixed. Sliced tomato and onions. Turnip greens. Sliced eggs. Yeah, sliced eggs. Not deviled eggs, sliced eggs. Macaroni and cheese, doctored up. Fried pork chops. Comfort food. Soul food. It's what you fixed, and get it together. Bring everybody together. Yeah. Nothing on this plate says it's blacks. It says you put together whatever you got. And a Coke. Got a little hot sauce. Louisiana. That's what I prefer. Let me speak to the Lord about this meal. Amen. Amen. Let me pull you up here. Get you a little closer. Yeah, let you get another look at it. I forgot the hot water cornbread. Hold on. And the hot water cornbread. Yeah. So. Up it there just a hair. Let's see what these rutabagas and turnips is talking about. It's gonna need some hot water cornbread with it. You hear that crunch? Hear that crunch again? rutabagas, and turnips. The rutabagas have a little sweetness to it. The turnip greens got a little bitter to it. Mm-hmm. Mm. Still got to eat to one side, but mm, 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 mm. Need to put a little salt on my eggs. Mm. Mm. Them turnip. Mm, mm, mm. Turnip greens. That Tennessee North flavor. Mm, 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 mm. Got some smoked Joe in there. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Sliced tomato. Piece of this onion. Comfort. Mm-hmm. Chopped it up this macaroni. Could have made some in the oven, but it wasn't about the macaroni today. It was about these rutabagas. With the macaroni and cheese. Doctored up. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. And this pork chop. You see it. Some of that Louisiana on it. I had to go ahead and pick it up. I was going to try to eat it with a fork, but there ain't no fried pork chop with no fork. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hmm. Mm. Yeah. These turnips and rutabagas. Hmm. Piece of hot water. You hear that crunch? Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sliced tomato and onions. Oh my goodness. Now I don't know where eating a boiled egg came with the turnip ring. Mm. 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 Whoever came up with it, oh, sure it tastes good. And a Coke. Even the Coke get 2 eyes shut. Yeah. Whew. Meal like that. You want to see it again? Oh, and I lost the cornbread. Yeah. Comfort food. I'm having trouble with this. Soul food. Yeah. So whatever your nationality is, whatever brings your family together, whatever food, would it be rice or enchiladas, rice, spaghetti, just whatever. It's soul food. It's whatever you have and you put it together and it brings your people together. It's soul food. It's not a culture. It's a thing. What's your soul food? What do you cook to bring your family together? This right here is pork chops. Thanksgiving time is chicken and dressing. Yeah. Anything that can bring people together, whether they blood, or by heart. Whatever that meal is, that's soul food. Yeah. I don't want nobody to call up and say, or hit up Tennessee North up and say, you're talking about me because I don't have any family. Well, if you ever shared a meal with a friend, a co-worker, a neighbor, that was soul food. You had a kind word with each other over the meal. That was soul food. Whether it been a hamburger, a salad, some fries, big meal, small meal. It could have been some Roman noodles. It was still soul food. You shared it with somebody. Yeah. If you like anything about this video, Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Tell someone about Old Tennessee North. Yeah. Hit that notification button so the next time I come up with another video, you'll know about it. Yeah. See you on the next video. Bye now.